first at 9.
Coming to you live and direct from the News First newsroom here in Colombo, Sri Lanka. This is your primetime news bulletin. A very good evening. I'm Shane Silva.
And I'm Nicola D'Souza. As usual, let's start off with a look at tonight's headlines.
The headlines on News First at 9.
Indian Minister of External Affairs meets with President Rajapaksa. Ranil Wickremesinghe questioned about the Leadership Council by UMP parliamentarians.
සිංහය එකපාරක් තමන්ගේ අඩිය පිටිපස්සට දාන්නේ 10 පාරක් ඉස්සරහට ගිහලා ප්‍රහාරය එල්ල කරන්න.
A statement by Hirunika Premachandra. And Maldivian Supreme Court announced the results of the recent presidential poll.
News first at 9.
Those were footage of the attack carried out on a peaceful march held on the 5th of this month, calling for the UNP leader to step down.
And our viewers have identified over 30 individuals who were part of the group that carried out the attack.
are these individuals? Can you identify them? Call 0114 896 896.
Problems that have arisen surrounding the UNP leadership were discussed at length today at a meeting of the UNP parliamentary group.
A majority of MPs had questioned Ranil Wickremesinghe at this meeting on the mechanism for the transfer of powers from the party leader to a leadership council. In the meantime, several of those who were among the group that launched an attack on the march held on the 5th of this month in Mathura were present opposite Sirikotha yesterday.
Never in its history has the United National Party acted violently. Whoever it is that was behind this incident needs to understand that what they did was completely wrong. They threw dirt in the face of the people of the South. This is a disgraceful act. In the civilized world, no one will ever approve of such an act. If anyone thinks that they can act in this way and make the United National Party victorious, it is a dream. Not only that, no matter who it was that was involved in this act, they must be removed from the field of politics, regardless of their status. If this does not happen and the public take this as an example, then what will happen? The entire country will become a battlefield. By taking such measures, do they expect to make the United National Party victorious? No. So what will happen? Millions of supporters will be saddened by this incident because the supporters will see them as people who have never engaged in politics. Regardless of who they are, the people involved in this must be cornered and removed from politics. It is pointless if this does not happen. This is what needs to be done immediately.
මේගොල්ල දේශපාලන වශයෙන් අයින් කරන්න කොම් කරන්න එහෙම නොකරොත් වැඩක් ඒකයි වහාම කළ යුතු එක.
Now, as mentioned earlier, problems that have arisen surrounding the UNP leadership were discussed at length today at a meeting of the UNP parliamentary group.
And a majority of the MPs had questioned Ranil Wickremesinghe at this meeting on the mechanism for the transfer of powers from the party leader to a leadership council.
They had also requested the opposition leader to make comprehensive clarifications regarding the proposed leadership council. MPs had noted that the views expressed on matters discussed during yesterday's working committee meeting have been contradictory. Wickremesinghe had noted that a name had not been decided upon for the council to oversee the transfer of powers, adding that this could be decided upon later. Wickremesinghe had added that as per the decision of the working committee, the powers that would be vested in the council in question and the mechanism to implement it should be decided following discussions between himself and MPs Sajith Premadasa and Karu Jayasuriya. Ranil Wickremesinghe had also informed the parliamentary group that he hopes to refer the results of the discussion to the working committee once again and obtain the necessary approval.
A media briefing was convened at the UNP headquarters Sirikotha this morning by Party General Secretary Tissa Attanayaka.
It was proposed that Karu Jayasuriya should be nominated as the chairperson. It was also proposed that the number of members of this mechanism could be either 7 or 9. The mechanism that is being built will steer the political campaign. Party officials or the party leader will not be included in this mechanism. At the conclusion of the media briefing, Tissa Attanayaka commented on the media as he was leaving. Our journalists who went to cover an event held at the UNP headquarters on the 1st of December 2012 were treated as such by persons from the United National Party, of which Tissa Attanayaka is the General Secretary.
මේක මාර කතා නිසා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද මෙතන ඉවෙන්ට් එක මම දන්නේ නැහැ මොකක්ද කියන්නේ. මෙලා කියන්නේ කජ්ජාත පක්ෂ සම්මේලනය නේද? හරියට සම්මේලනය තමයි තියෙන්නේ. සම්මේලනය කරලා මීඩියාට පාස් කරමු. පාස් එක අවශ්‍යයි. පාස් පිළිපැති මේ රටේ ප්‍රධාන විපක්ෂයේ මට ඒක කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. කවුද මේගොල්ලන් දැක්කද? අර පස්සේ අපි පිටත නිවුස් එක. පාස් එක නැත්තම් යන්නේ. පාස් එක මොකද අපිට මේ? ඒක ඉතින් මේගොල්ලන් රාජ්‍ය නිවුස් කරපු ID එක තියෙනවා. නෑ ඒගොල්ලන් ගන්න නෑ.
We thank you as well for your kind consideration back then.
Meanwhile, representatives of trade unions affiliated to the UNP expressed these views.
මුත්‍යාධිකාරී මණ්ඩලයට කොණ්ඩක් තිබිලා නැහැ.
The working committee did not have the spine to remove the leader. Think about it carefully. Yesterday, Ranil Wickremesinghe kicked the Mahasangha, the Bhikkhu Front. The organizer of the Bhikkhu Front, Sumangala Thera, clearly said that Ranil Wickremesinghe told them that he would step down from the leadership, appoint a leadership council and hand over power to them. If the leader does not step down, then the working committee must either remove him or go home. We are at a decisive juncture now. We will not allow Ranil Wickremesinghe to continue with this drama, this contract to destroy the United National Party.
මේ නාඩගම මේ පක්ෂයේ විනාශ කිරීමේ කොන්ත්‍රාත්තුව අපි ඉදිරියට රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහයන්ට ගෙනියන්න දෙන්නේ නැහැ.
It is not surprising that Ranil Wickremesinghe has condemned statements he made to the Sangha in this way. This is because his closest loyalist is Mangala Samaraweera. You may remember when the Viharya in Punchiborala was demolished and being reconstructed. The traitor to the nation and to democracy, Mangala Samaraweera held the statue of Lord Buddha by the head behind his back. Ranil Wickremesinghe will not have the heart to respect the Sangha when Mangala Samaraweera, who disrespects the image of Lord Buddha and who has no nation nor creed, is in the same place. We ask that if he is truly related to J.R. Jayawardena, he should prove this by going to the working committee and putting forward a proposal to step down from the leadership. He should do so and safeguard the name of J.R. Jayawardena by stepping down from the leadership and removing the disrepute and disrespect caused to party supporters.
මේ අවමානය ඉවත් කරගන්නා ලෙස ඉල්ලා සිටිනවා.